Hello everyone, hope you are doing well and keeping safe. Welcome to Security Chronicle's monthly bulletin for July 2020. We will be quickly showing you the bulletins on the categories such as malware, vulnerabilities, patches or updates and data breaches or leaks affected during the last month. Before I begin our first category, we have a breaking news to share with you. The mastermind behind one of the biggest hack of Twitter on 15th July 2020 has been arrested by US law enforcement agencies. According to the US Attorney's Office in the Northern District of California, Graham Clark of Tampa Bay, Florida is one of the three people charged for their alleged roles in the Twitter hack. The two other suspects were identified as 22-year-old Nima Faisley, aka Rolex, of Orlando, and 19-year-old Mason Sheffield, aka Haven, of the United Kingdom. Twitter released a statement shortly after the arrest, thanking law enforcement for their work. Let's begin with our first category, malware or ransomware. July month has seen an arrest of member of notorious ransomware group. According to an official announcement by Department K of the Ministry of Internal Affairs, Belarus, in cooperation with the Cyber Police of Great Britain and Romania, identified a member of an international hacker group that used GandCrab ransomware during 2017-2018. On their account, more than 54,000 infected computers all over the world, 165 of which belonged to the citizen of Belarus. Arrested GandCrab member was an affiliate or advert for the organization and was responsible for disturbing the ransomware to victims. He is 31 years old, living in Gomel, a city in southeastern Belarus. It is unclear how much money the criminal made from this operation, but he shared part of the paid ransom with GandCrab administrators who kept the server hidden in the darknet. However, GandCrab shut down their operation on June 1st, 2019 after claiming to have generated more than $2 billion in ransom payments and personally earning $150 million. After GandCrab was shut down, the FBI released the master decryption keys for the ransomware and Bitdefender released a decryptor that allowed victims to recover their files for free. Furthermore, after GandCrab shut down, ransomware variant called R-Evil and Sodinokibi has taken its place. This month, a new research have published by White Ops, Satori Threat Intelligence Team, which revealed 29 fraudulent apps to be part of the nefarious cyber scheme and their investigation named as Chatter's Blur. The apps, downloaded 3.5 million times from the Google Play Store, cause out of context ads to run rampant on compromised device and randomly open web browsers while the device is in use. The name Chatter's Blur was given to the operation because the majority of the apps involved are masquerading as photo editors and include the word blur in their package name. White Ops researchers warned, if the app you have just downloaded is playing hide and seek with you, the icon disappearing from your home screen, it might be bogus. One of the apps exposed by researchers, the Square Photo Blur app, has since been removed from Google Play Store. Let's move to the other category, vulnerabilities. A pair of flaws in ASUS routers for the home could allow an attacker to compromise the devices and eavesdrop on all of the traffic and data that flows through them. The bugs are specifically found in the RT-AC1900P whole home Wi-Fi model within the router's firmware update functionality. Originally uncovered by TrustWave, ASUS has issued patches for the bugs and owners are urged to apply the updates as soon as they can. 15 out of 28 desktop PDF viewer applications are vulnerable to a new attack that lets malicious threat actors modify the content of digitally signed PDF documents. As per a research published by Ruhr University, Germany, the list of vulnerable applications includes Adobe Acrobat Pro, Adobe Acrobat Reader, Perfect PDF, Faucet Reader, PDF Element and others. They have named the technique of forging document as a shadow attack. A shadow attack is when a threat actor prepares a document with different layers and sends it to a victim. The victim digitally signs the document with a gentle layer on top, but when the attacker receives it, they change the visible layer to another one. The research team said they contacted PDF app makers and app makers have patched it. Users should update their PDF viewer apps to make sure the PDF documents they sign cannot tampered with via shadow attack. Security researchers at Checkpoint has disclosed several security issues in popular online dating platform OkCupid that could potentially let attackers remotely spy on users' private information or perform malicious action on behalf of the targeted accounts. According to a report by Checkpoint, they found that the flaws in OkCupid's Android and web application could allow the theft of users' authentication tokens, user IDs, and other sensitive information such as email addresses, preferences, sexual orientation, and other private data. After Checkpoint researchers responsibly shared their findings with OkCupid, the company fixes the issue, stating, "Not a single user was impacted by the potential vulnerability." Here comes the next category, data breaches. The month has seen a lot of data breaches including BMW, DXC, and Dunzo. Let's start with the first one. A database of 3,84,319 BMW car owners is being offered for sale on an underground forum by Kelvin security team hacking group. According to Kayla, a darknet threat intelligence firm, the threat actor claimed that BMW data came from a call center that manages customers of different car supplies. The leaked data includes initials and last names, email addresses, home addresses, vehicle numbers, dealer names, among other informations. Canadian managed service provider Pivot Technology Solutions has disclosed that they have become the victim of a ransomware attack, resulted in sensitive information being accessed by the hackers. The incident occurred last month and impacted data held by the parent company and its subsidiaries. Threat actors were not able to complete the attack and encrypt files on company systems, but they spent enough time on the network to access sensitive information and also steal some of it. VShould, a fitness brand, exposed its 99,000 customers and trainers' personally identifiable information. VPN Mentor's research team made the data leak public, in which an unsecured AWS S3 bucket exposed the PII of at least 99,000 individuals. The bucket, discovered on 14th May, originally contained 1.3 million files, total of 606 GB data. Among the files were 3 CSV files of particular note. One that appeared to be a lead generation list, another a client email list, and a trainer list. Leaked data includes full names, home address, email ID, phone number, etc. This month, threat actor Shiny Hunters, known for data breaches, has won the chart by publishing 15 companies' data. Most of the companies are startups. Only 2 companies, Drizzly and Scentbird, has confirmed about the breach. If you would like to know about Shiny Hunters data breaches, do watch our weekly bulletins of July 2020. Exchanging, a DXC technology subsidiary, have experienced a ransomware attack. Exchanging is primarily an insurance managed service business that operates on a standalone basis. The company noted that it has implemented a series of containment and remediation measures to resolve the situation. It is actively working with affected customers to restore access to their operating environment as quickly as possible. The month has also seen hyperlocal delivery startup Dunzo announced a security breach of one of its databases that has exposed phone numbers and email IDs of its users. Dunzo CTO Mukund Jha told that initial results of an internal investigation suggest that servers of third party that Dunzo works with were compromised, and this contained phone numbers and email addresses of Dunzo users. No payment information like credit card numbers was compromised, as they do not store this data on their servers. Jha added We have always taken safety very seriously and we are sorry that this happened. Our team is doing everything we can to ensure we make this right. Here comes the last category, patches or updates. In July month, almost every big product company has released patch and updates for their products. Adobe has patched multiple vulnerabilities across various products like Creative Cloud Desktop, Media Encoder, Download Manager, Genuine Service, Cold Fusion, Bridge, Preload and Photoshop application. Adobe also issued patches for an important severity flaw in Adobe Reader Mobile for Android, which allows users to view and edit PDFs from their smartphones. To know more about Adobe patches, please do visit Adobe Advisory site. In the starting of the month, Citrix has patched a set of 11 vulnerabilities found to affect its Citrix ADC, Citrix Gateway and Citrix SD-WAN, WAN OP and networking products. According to Citrix, these vulnerabilities are not related to CVE 2019-19781 remote code execution flaw the company patched in January 2020 and do not affect cloud versions of Citrix appliances. The patches released by Citrix fully resolve all security issues and customers are urged to apply them as soon as possible to defend against potential attacks designed to exploit them. A security advisory with detailed information on these vulnerabilities and links to all firmware updates is available on the Citrix website. Cisco has issued a security update that tackles 34 vulnerabilities, 5 of which are deemed critical, which can be exploited to conduct remote code execution and privilege escalations attack. The 5 critical vulnerabilities are as follows. In addition to critical vulnerabilities, Cisco also issued a wide variety of fixes for products and services, including identity services, email services, SD-WAN, vManage and vWedge, and WebEx meetings and among other softwares. Apple has released a fresh batch for software security updates for its flagship devices. The July 15th security refresh includes fixes for bugs in iOS, Mac OS, TV OS and Watch OS. For iOS and iPad OS, the 13.6 update includes fixes for 29 CVE listed vulnerabilities. For Mac OS, the update is known as Catalina 10.15.6 or Security Update 2020-004 for Mojave and High Sierra user. Code execution bugs are likely to be less of an issue on the tightly controlled Watch OS 6.2.8 and TV OS 13.4.8 platforms, but you should still install the security updates to be on the safe side. A critical vulnerability has been patched by SAP that is found in the SAP NetWeaver AS Java versions 7.30 to 7.50 dubbed Recon. Remotely exploitable code on NetWeaver. The vulnerability has earned a score of 10 on CVSS scale and can be remotely exploited by hackers to compromise unpatched SAP systems. This could allow attackers to bypass all access and authorization requirements and gain complete control on SAP systems. Malicious activities such as modifying financial records, viewing PII and corrupting data among others can then be conducted with ease. This security flaw could potentially impact around 40,000 customers. At least 2,500 vulnerable SAP systems are directly exposed to the internet, with 33% in North America, 29% in Europe and 27% in Asia Pacific. Thus, SAP users are advised to apply the patch and follow the recommended measures to stay safe. Chrome 84 was released with a total of 38 patches, but also with additional security improvements, including the rollout of previously announced same-site cookie change. Google started rolling out the change in February with the release of Chrome 80, but halted the process in early April due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The release of Chrome 84 resumes the gradual rollout of the protection. The new browser iteration also improves user protection from abusive notifications. An alert will also be displayed when Chrome detects websites that attempt to trick users into allowing intrusive notification. The updated browser is available for download as Chrome 84.0.4147.89 for Windows, Mac and Linux machines. Microsoft has issued July 2020 patch Tuesday security updates with security updates for 123 vulnerabilities, 18 rated as critical and 105 as important. Microsoft also patched a maximum severity vulnerable DNS vulnerability with 2 of them actively exploited in the wild. Apart from this, Microsoft has released July 2020 Office security updates with a total of 25 security updates and 5 cumulative updates for 7 different products, fixing 17 vulnerabilities that could allow remote attackers to execute arbitrary code on unpatched systems. Microsoft also published the July 2020 non-security Microsoft Office update with fixes for hang issue affecting Word and Skype users of Windows installer. You can read all these security updates at following Microsoft advisory sites. Last but not the least patch. Oracle has also released its quarterly critical patch update on 15 July 2020, which includes a total of 443 new security fixes. More than half of the addressed vulnerabilities are remotely exploitable without authentication. This patch update is first to include over 400 fixes, the amount of critical flaws addressed, and approximately 100 of the patches deal with the vulnerability with a CVSS score above 9. The most severe of these security flaws are 2 remotely exploitable issues in Oracle's SD-WAN, Aware and SD-WAN Edge solutions, which are tracked as CVE 2020-14701 and CVE 2020-14606 respectively. You can visit Oracle advisory site for more information. That's all for this month. Hope the monthly bulletin will help you in understanding the things happening in security arena, and you can make yourself safe and secure with these cyber incidents as we try to find and present all the relevant security incidents which are important and part of our day-to-day life. Keep watching our videos and do not forget to like, share and subscribe this channel. Thank you for watching. Till then, stay home, stay safe and see you soon.